Soena bikin kana shoma anakanya na yama bikunaye kunaye kuba habarigani habarigani habarigani. Can I get the amen or I say or moja or something? I got all these Christmas cards and all that from us and all that, but I seen one about Ghana, one for us, for black people. See, are we still asleep or we woke? Do we, oh, hold up, excuse me, I humbly apologize. Let me tell y'all what's going on this great morning, God given morning to us. The breath of life is going on. And I am your gracious, with all humbleness and in humility, your host, Humam Abdulmalik of Blackanized report. Ah, man. Also, let me get back in my state of mind that, I want to be so kind and unapologetic of what is so pathetic that I get and see all this Merry Christmas stuff. I see it all. I see it all day and all yesterday and the day before. Ain't seen but one about Ghana, one emoja. Principles that should mold us, to help us protect us when we talk about the principles. Emoja, unity is what we need today in this time to free our mind and get in alignment with the divine energy of spirituality and the cultural essence of who we are, our blessing to this planet Earth and the blessings to ourselves. Once we break free from the indoctrination of this, I'll say, forbidden nation, it seems all good and all that. And, we got some money that we get paid for, this fraudulent money that really ain't backed up by no gold or silver. All it is cotton. They still got us trapped in picking cotton. That's what paper money is made of, cotton, right? The dollar bill and all they got is different numerals on it to give it some value. And we so hypnotically in a hypnotic nod that these people put us in, and we chase it, we kill for it, we sell drugs for it, we sell our body for it, and we shouldn't do it at all. We got to change our methodology. We got to be unapologetically black. We got to be unapologetically black. We got to say, man, blackness is a fact. Blackness is the greatest thing on this planet. If it wasn't for us, the planet would be more far gone than it is now. And we got to realize that. We got to step into a cultural rhythm, a spiritual rhythm. We got to step into a divine rhythm. We got to be poetic. We got to have that rhythm and rhyme. We got to change our mind. We got to deal with our time differently. We got to do everything differently because it's our time. Y'all heard the call. You better heed the call. We got to heed the call. The call is said. We got to step into all our divine and spiritual modalities to change the reality. And one of the ones we've been having for years here is Kwanzaa, but we don't put no emphasis on it. We rather run and spend $1.3 trillion every quarter, this quarter here. I'm talking about from November to December. That ain't even really a quarter. It ain't even really 3 months. We start spending really on what? Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and yesterday, what they call it? Christmas. And what value does it have? It takes from us. It makes us stay in that mind of being consumers. And we keep lying to ourselves generation after generation. Oh, it's for the children. It's for the children. Mm. But when is we gonna stop and nip this corruption in the bud, this manipulation in the bud? When are we gonna do that? When are we gonna say enough is enough? When are we gonna say that racism and racists and the privilege that they acquire from having us in this system the way they do. They got us stuck in their holidays. They got us stuck in their religion. They got us stuck in their schooling systems. And we way better than that. All we got to do is reflect in our temples and our minds and where the DNA lies within our universe, where we can rehearse being the divine spiritual energy that we are, and understand that this temple or this this mass of flesh that carries us, it carries a divine energy, a spiritual energy. And when we change our thinking and perceptions, and the energy taps into us, or we tap into the energy by whatever methodology it be. I know with me, it was a natural occurrence. I ain't no Mason, I ain't in no fraternity, I ain't, I'm just a natural man, black man that all had always in my mind that seed was planted when I came into knowledge of it, to be a black man, to understand my power and black power, creativity to me that speaks words to truth. I speak words that motivate. I touch your mind to reach your heart, like Mr. Goard, bring them together so that they will never part within yourself. And you look at me and I look at you, we look at each other's soul. And we see the truth of the reality that we can be change makers. We are pathfinders because we know the reality that we are on the pathway of our ancestors who left evidence for us to be evident, to give evidence to our young seeds so they don't have to believe in our natural enemy. They don't have to believe that they aren't anybody, which they don't. They know who they are because they excel. They excel in everything they do, but they excel without no foundation of who they really are. They don't have that culture and spiritual significance that will propel them further along within their self, within their universe. If the younger they know themselves or come into an understanding of their culture and reality and spirituality, the more stronger they get. Their mind will be so much more elevated and ascending to the apex of everything from the abyss that they want us to be stuck in. See, but the abyss and the apex are one and the same because they got to come together and meet somewhere in the axioms of everything. Axioms is the universal truth of who we are. And I looked this morning, I was thinking yesterday, I say, man, I know I'm going to hear a lot of Habari Ghanis, man. That's all I'm going to hear. That's all I'm going to see. Oh, man, I didn't. But I say, I got to say Habari Ghani. Habari Ghani. Habari Ghani. And I'm going to say it all this day. And this for this period of time right here, because this is the period of time that we are in. We're going to have a lot of that going on, Kwanzaa celebrations here and there, all the way for the 7 days. I wanted to hear it like I heard the other thing, all that. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, and all this, and anybody. It's for the children. What you think Kwanzaa is for? Kwanzaa is for our young seeds and our elders and everybody else to be in accord with us dealing and building that infrastructure and that foundation. It starts with us within inside our temples. That's where everything starts. It's the inner light, the inner vision. Those two groups, or that's one radio station, and inner vision. That's what people know. Rose Brown, right? Long time ago, they came out of the Lord with inner vision. They was actors and players and singers and all that. Very creative. And I'll just using that to let us know our creativity got to be in a certain flow. We got to be in one mind, one purpose, one aim, and everything to be over. We got to overturn and rearrange what we're in. And people might be saying, man, we can't do that, man. They be saying first words come out their mouth. Man, them niggas ain't ready for that. Or them niggas ain't gonna unify and this and that. What niggas you talking about? I don't mess with Europeans, because that's who the niggas are. Niggas are Europeans, them lazy and shiftless people at the time that they was saying that derogatory term about us, and the definition of what they couldn't read, evidently, because one of their own said that a nigga is lazy and shiftless. And it didn't apply to us. No, it couldn't apply. You better ask your ancestors. You better look at the books or the movies they showed to try to make you be so submissive. What they did to us at that time, I feel the pain now. That's why I will never forgive or forget. And I'm not turning the other cheek. Swing at me, I'm getting out the way, and I'm getting back. Yeah, man, what are you? Yes, I ain't gonna show you what I'll do. But what I'm saying, in reality, we got to change our thinking, man. Every year we on all these holidays, man, and keep blaming and putting it on the children. And we use the children a lot for our demonstrations and all that, and our women. Now, we as men, I know they're gonna come after us and probably take our head off, but they probably, take it easy on. But they don't even take it easy on them. You remember they were sicking the dogs and the water hose on it, kicking and stomping. They ain't have no respect for us. Nothing. You know why? Because in their fraudulent laws, first they said we are 3/5 of a human being. Whether that means physically or we only have 3/5 of a vote. This is the fraudulent laws that they apply to us, whatever way it go. On the other hand, another fraudulent law, they said that we weren't citizens, and they didn't have any. We didn't have any rights that they have to respect, and that was the decision by the Supreme Court, the Dred Scott decision. See, we can't forget or forgot. See, when we forget, then everything's this peaches and cream, the old American pie. We continue to adhere to the lie and not get to the truth of the matter. If we just stay aloof from this system, step back, step black, in an organized, mobilized way, and deal with the red, black, and green, and change our thinking, and develop our holidays, develop everything in our ways, support our black farmers. I just heard they won a soup, right? But how many years did it take to get to that point? See, we gotta get our own seeds, because they be genetically engineering seeds and selling them and all that. We got to do all that, and the way that we do all that is pool our resources. Well, me and my son was talking last night, and I was taking him home. He said, what his name? He said, Brother Mayweather. He said his whole family millionaires and all this and all that. Cool, got no problem with that. But in that circle of his, out of 7 billion people of humanity, how many of us is it that are us? I'm going to get that I should ask Google now, but I'll do that later because it'd be like I don't do no homework. I think I asked that question before. I didn't get the correct answer that I wanted to be. But I mean, the ego to carry around $1 million, in the army bag for what? You got bodyguards, and my son said, "Well, them bodyguards, they willing to kill him and all that." Say they on them Secret Service type stuff and all that, but it don't make sense. I mean, he made sense in currency. He got a lot of paper that really don't have no value, but to him it does because it's exchange method, exchange of promissory note, fiat money, and all that. But in reality, gold and silver is where money really lies. Because I know when I was little, I seen on the dollar bill say gold certificate. This was a long time ago. It was in the early 60s or something like that. Well, no more. It's not backed up by gold or silver. And money really don't have any value. You got to pay taxes on paper, on cotton. They still got us picking cotton, sharecropping the clock, going to work from 8 to 5 or whatever we do. It's really, how they got us is it's subtle that they still got us in that cotton picking mind. In this day and time, we don't realize it though. That's why we got to come out of their flow and get into our current and currency and frequency and vibration and energy so that we can be seeing freely what we can do and what we can become once again. Because we did have Black Wall Streets and we had everything operational. What we got to do now is prepare for the same thing. I say again, within 5 years, we should be able to turn this thing around globally. All it is about unification. All it is about umoja, emoja, emoja, unity. Unity is the key. Unity is the key. And when you open that door of unity, then we walk in the hallway or the stairwell and we say what? We boycott. We boycott this system on everything they got. All the races and all this and all that. We just back up. Say, we ain't even dealing with y'all no more. Do you realize what effect that will have on this system? If we stop working, we stop playing ball, we stop running the ball, we stop hitting the ball, we stop cooking for them, we stop making their beds, we stop being their cashiers. We just be our own. We start doing for our own. We just do everything for ourselves. The construction, everybody just do for ourselves. They be talking about diversity. I heard the term diversity. Yeah, diversity. I heard the term of post-racial era. I mean, can you be that serious? I mean, like, how can you be that serious when we was way back in ancient times, we seen and we wrote about the Sirius star. That's how much power we got. Why do we give our power away? Why do we give our spirituality away? Why do we give our divinity away? Why do we give our culture away? Why do we give our education academic system away? Why do we give our children away? They say when a child is born and we take out all this birth certificate and this and all that, it means that we sign our children over to they say the Lord. These people are so wicked and so demonic that this system is the same way because it's all based on manipulation and secret societies. Why do you think so many of our children or women or whatever being kidnapped? Huh? And there's no news about it because they control the news. Those to be the Queen of England and the 13 families, they got long tentacles like an octopus. That's what imperialism is about. See, capitalism is local, domestic. Imperialism is the extension of capitalism all over the world. So they doing what they do. If we don't counter it, we're going to continue to lose out. We so caught up in the system of the holidays and all the pays of the six figures and the millionaires and the billionaires, and then sold their soul really and their spirit. They talk about black, that's all it is. They don't walk in black. Their culture is stolen and they sold their soul for what? How good they dress, car they drive, how many women they can get, big homes and all that. For what? For selfish ends, because they've been indoctrinated, emasculated to be not what they should be, who they really are. I'm talking about all our brothers and sisters that sold their soul. You know who you are, you know how you act, you know your disposition. The Negro Peens and all that, and the agent provocateurs, you know who you are. I can give a little room for our young brothers that have been socially engineered to become animalistic and predatorial to a point and degree because they don't know what's happening, because they, in their mind, they haven't been defined, because those who brought the seeds in didn't cultivate the seeds, and now the seeds have went into becoming weeds, and becoming weeds, they had no molding or shaping to become who they naturally are. So they got synthetically made into a mental grave that they carry around on them with a gun on their side or AK under the trunk or whatever, and then they be drunk and be high. Then they say somebody gotta die. But we killing each other. And they killing us too, but they killing us on a larger scale and we can't even see it. They're killing us spiritually, they're killing us economically, they're killing us agriculturally, all of those things, because they control these things because we allow it. How do they control it though? Who be moving the sacks? Who be digging the ground? Who be doing this and that? We do it for them, perpetrating this system. If we stop and do it for us, how would that seem? How would that be? Can we manifest that dream of Martin Luther King, who said his dream may have been a nightmare? He also said that I may be leading the people into a burning house. He also said the most potent thing in my mind's eye that came out of his mouth that wasn't no lie. He said the most dangerous thing in earth, on this planet, in our circumstances, is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. I'm gonna say that one more time. He said the most dangerous thing, the most dangerous thing, the most dangerous thing for us as a people is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. And just let that marinate in your brain, in your mind. Because it took me a while to get that where I can say it like that. I was like, man, is he talking about me? I mean, I know I ain't ignorant. I know I'm conscious, but I ain't stupid. I mean, I act both of them ways sometimes, but I'm not that way. But I say, man, damn, man, I gotta go see my psychiatrist. So I was with my office, yeah, my psychiatrist. I got two offices because I got a mirror on this wall and I got a mirror on that wall. If I'm standing this way, I'm across the hall talking to that psychiatrist. Over here, I'm talking to that psychiatrist, right? You probably say you need to see a psychiatrist because you're talking to yourself. But I say to you, those who say that, is who knows you better than you know yourself? Nobody know you better than you. So I be my own psychiatrist. And we need to do that. We need to reflect. We need a self-reflection. We need self-healing. We need self-love. We need self-evaluation. We pay money for nothing. And like Like people be working out, right? I'm going to gym and get this contract, man. Better put a bar up on that wall and get you some push-ups and setups in, and it's free. Man, you can do whatever you want to do in the act of freedom. We have to be free and stop being dumb and succumbing to this way of life that they have set down in the quagmire, deceptive maze that they have built for us to be amazed. Now, some of us have, got positions and this and that. And this is a killer for me. People get positions and then, oh man, I'm the overseer. I got power. And they be in a position, they don't even want to help you. They don't want to, like, people on their jobs, they be like under robot control. Bus driver can't wait an extra minute because I got a time I gotta meet. They got you so programmed that you don't have no regards. Your humanity you have sold for that cotton. Still picking cotton. You're picking it in another way. You're sharecropping the clock now for the cotton that they put in your pocket. And then it's like every weekend you want to celebrate something new just to find a lady or a man so you can do something with that ain't like the last poet say. I ain't gonna say that word. They say you be having intercourse just to be intercoursing, not for love and appreciation. When you do something sacred like that, sexuality, your reality you have to know that this is a sacred process. Not to say that the attraction, sometimes you're overwhelmed by it, but when you come together, it got to be sacred. It just can't be you that boom, boom, bye, or nah. You got to put something in to get something out because it's energy being, merging with two bodies, the yin and yang, but you got to know that it's sacred. Ain't nothing to play with. Sex is sacred. Love is sacred. That's what we got to get into. We got to be about that, male and female. And we got to be natural, though. We got to be natural, too. Because these people promoting everything, man. I'm telling you. They putting it in the public school systems with transgenders and all that, teaching classes. And it ain't Halloween, man. This is real. And see, if we stay in the system, we're going to feel that thrill that they want us to be just like them. You know that? They want us to replicate and duplicate their culture. That's their culture. If you go back in time, in the annals of time, from all the way to Alexander the Great, back to the Greeks, back to the Romans, back to these so-called Jews, they ain't nothing but Europeans from the Khazar tribe. All of them, their culture is based on that. From bestiality to homosexuality to pedophile. And if you look in the modern days and time, they're still doing it. They're behind it, but now they're out in the front. LBGD or whatever, the alphabet, they part of the alphabet clan too. They part of the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, the NSC, and the Mossad, and all they part of that is all in the same bucket of deception. Unnatural screens the rim, unnaturals. Yeah, my brother's the last one. I always use people's quote, but I want y'all to know when I use their quotes. So I don't plagiarize. See, I'm original. I bring something to you to open your eyes because I paint on a canvas of your mind. What I paint on the canvas of your mind with my words as a pen, as a mystical artist or a mystical writer, it makes you think, makes you motivate and say, damn, what did he say? What did he mean by that? When I say something that I didn't say, I'm going to let you know. Just like when I say Martin Luther King said, the most dangerous thing on this planet is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. That is overwhelming. That is like somebody hit me with an overhand right. And I said, God, oh, man, I got to change. I ain't going to keep doing the same thing. What Einstein said, he said, if you keep doing the same thing without getting the same results, then that's insanity. See, I'm already crazy, but I ain't crazy enough to keep falling for the same thing. I know that a change got to come about. I know that we can make the change because a change is going to come. It's already here. It's in the making. I'm saying we're in the age of Aquarius, and this is divine energy. See that sunshine? I'm going to tell y'all something last night. I was in here, it was dark as I don't know what, right? And I did my show, and I was looking back at it last night, right? And I look, I said, I seen that light over there to my left shoulder, right on the wall, right? I said, man, look at that light like that, right? I'm in the cold darkness, right? But that's where I was at. Y'all dispreviewing, like, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, man, I just say Habari Ghani once again. Habari Ghani, a Habari Ghani. Emoja, emoja. Talking about unity, the first day of Kwanzaa, that we should be celebrating as African or African descendants, yeah, African descendants of Africa, or Black people of America, descendants of Africa. So, however you want to look at this melanated, elevated mind and body and soul and spirit, we got to be bold and we got to step into our spirituality and our cultural reality. We just got to do it because it's our time. The call has been given. We have to adhere to all divine, spiritual, and culture activity. We got to go beyond Kwanzaa. We got to do Kwanzaa every day, but we got to find our own Orishas, our own African everything, deities, everything about Blackness, everything. We got everything. Who did everything? Who built everything? From the ancient times to this time, who's building everything? The thing is, who is the workforce for this country? Who kept perpetrating everything for this capitalist madman? Who? Who? Now I'm messing with my brother, Oski Doski. He always say, oh, there he is right there. I just thought about the brother. He just popped up. Two of my great brothers right here, right? This is my older brother, Oski Doski, right? He my young older brother, but I'm going to give him that. And then I got my big uncle, DC. Now, I'm going to give you something about these two brothers here. I just had to say something. For this is a commercial pause. We got Oski Doski. VZP is his clothing line, and I'm telling you, if you want some digital work, you better look him up because he'll do it just with a phone. He can do your movie, he can do you anything. He'll dress you up, he'll change your whole look and all that. VCP can do that for you for a fee. I ain't gonna say nothing else. You just look him up. That's VCP or Oski Doski. Look him up on Facebook, and then you go into details. And I want to go to my big uncle. That's DC. Loyalty over money. DC, Washington, DC, loyalty over money, because we got people that's this loyal, right? So, but he got the same thing, clothing line. Oh, both Oski Doski rap too with substance. And DC, loyalty over money by Big Uncle Dion. What he do, got a clothing line too. He can hook you up, your shoe, your hood, everything. And man, you be looking good. Me and him we the only two people in, I don't know if the country or Washington, D. I know Washington, D.C. We got wolf furs, ponchos. Nobody can claim that. My big uncle got that, and I put it together. He got one, I got one. But check him out. Look up DC LOM. That clothing line, he a rapper, man, whatever you might need. Just look him up, because you might need him. That's the right line. I just had to get that to him because I don't know, some told me look over there and I felt that vibration, I can see them smiling now because they give me motivation. But we got to get back to being Black. We got to support our Black businesses wherever they at on the whole planet, because we're talking about right now, in this day and time, the next 5 years, this is a new decade. The first 5 years of this decade, going to be ours, going to belong to us. We're going to show these Europeans and those that don't have our trust, the Negro pens to sell their soul, and all of them that want to be with them, be emulating them and living by their example. Go ahead, because you're already mentally dead. You're mentally enslaved. And all those on the continent, the same thing. All those want to be with them British and Portuguese and French and whoever got y'all colonized. Go ahead, because you're already mentally dead. You're mentally enslaved and you got a colonized mentality. Just go ahead with them. And also a warning to all you agent provocateurs and all those people that ain't going to hold their tongue on truth, that try to come in and infiltrate and stop and quell our mobilization. You will be brought to the tribunal of the people's law, of the divine circle of God, the army of God, that you will be held in disregard. Because if you do something to try to hinder our progress, it ain't going to be man's law. It's going to be divine law that's going to be acted upon you. I'm telling you, my words are true. My words hold the water. My words have the power. My words have the power of the Creator we call God, the Lord, Jah, whatever you want to call. My words that come through me are the words of our ancestor and the Creator. They ain't mine. You think I can say this all the time? Nah, I got the mind, I got the spirit, and I got the soul, because I came through the canal of life, through the phallus and the yoni, ready for this moment right now. And they say, man, what are you talking about? Who are you? You ain't got no college degree. You ain't been to school. You ain't no movie star. See, when you all those things, you're tainted, you're polluted. I ain't had to do all that. I had to just go through the concrete jungle and done what I did and done in the concrete jungle to be right here. I always held my tongue wherever I did, when I was right or wrong. And the wrong I did, I don't hold up on no silver platter. I just deal with that as a matter of fact or life. I don't hold that in no high esteem. Because some of the things I did, I had to do. And if I had to do it all over again, I would, because I wouldn't want to be nobody else but me. Only thing I might have do, I might have went through the indoctrination system if I got the information that I got now about what it be about. I hate this. Every time you try to straight something up. But anyway, what I'm saying in detail, the hell with this system. Excuse, that's not a cuss word. That's a place. Hell. The system no longer works for us. We know it. We know that all the laws are fraudulent against us. The white privilege that it not pretends, but it extends to those people. Then we got to establish our own. We got to step back, and y'all want to deal with it like that? We can deal with segregation. Y'all tricked us with the integration, but no longer are we tricked. We know, because we are in a divine alignment, a divine tone, a divine rhythm and rhyme, a divine culture acceleration, a divine spiritual momentum that's going to take us black in time to the future, but in our now, in our present. And one more time, listen to this, that a great man said. Well, I'm going to give you the other one too. Other great man that I know, with other great men that are our ancestors and some alive today. But I just want to make a statement by this brother. He said, and it's very simple, simplicity is the key. He said, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. You know who said that? One of the greatest orators alongside another one of the greatest orators. Like salt and pepper. I ain't gonna say black and black. I mean black and white, but I'll say black and black. One of them strong, one of them weak, but then both of them became strong. Yeah, that was Malcolm X. He said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. How deep in the abyss where we continue to fall when we know this bull crap shouldn't exist? And then the other brother, Martin Luther King said the most dangerous things to us on this planet Earth is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. I mean, just listen to that, man. It's like a bell going, them bells that boing, keep vibrating in your head, man. He said, what did I do? What I ain't doing? I got to stop doing something because I ain't ignorant. I ain't stupid. I'm a genius. I'm a god. I'm a king. I'm a melanated being. I'm energetic with power. I'm a black man. I'm a black woman. I'm a black child. And that's a matter of fact. And in our blackness, we got power. And in the unification of that, umoja, with unity, it can't stop us. You better know it. Because we growing into this energy and we're going to move forward. I'm telling you. You think I'm saying this for nothing? You think I wasn't chosen? You think that when I say my third eye open, I'm lying? You think that in this room right here that something ain't happened to me and I ain't been high and I ain't drunk since 85? And then that sequence right there, I done died twice. The last time I went and seen the ancestors, man. I seen the ancestors. I seen some beautiful stuff I ain't never seen before in my life. I ain't never seen no trees that look so green, look like mountains with sparkles on them and this and that. I ain't never seen a movie thing going that was showing my persona or showing some Indians. I ain't never seen that. And I ain't never went in a black hole. And when I went in the black hole, I seen colors, different colors. When I came out, and I came back, and I said, man, what was that? Then I thought about it. It was a long line of my ancestors on both sides. I seen so many people that it was unreal. But we didn't move. We just looked at each other in silence. I didn't do like that all happy, or they didn't say, come on. And you know, with that thought, I say, man, if that would have happened, I would not be here right now. So in my power and my strength is not egotistical, arrogant, or self-centered. What I'm saying is from my heart, from my mind that is in a divine persuasion, a divine motivation, a divine education, elevation. Everything is divine and spiritual with me and my mind and my heart in the spirit of this time and beyond and before. I know that I am part of the energy that brought us into being and into existence. And I speak this truth wholeheartedly. And really, I'm just the message. I ain't gonna say the conduit or anything, but I know these words coming through me for us to be mentally and spiritually free in this our day and time right now. Take over the globe. You can walk in that light, walk in that knowledge or be. But I know those of us who know that the truth is and the motivation of my words upon the canvas of your mind, detaching your mind and your heart at the same time. As they merge and your subconscious and conscious come together, that we're going to come together as one. We're going to come together in one behind this banner. We're going to be behind this banner right here. This is going to be our banner. See, they think just because in the 60s this came in existence, but this was back in Akaboo land and a long time ago, where we are headed to this. This is the allegiance that I pledge to. I pledge allegiance to this flag, not no United Snakes of hypocrisy. That the democracy that they give us is a mockery. It's a mockery of fraudulent laws. And the United Snakes of hypocrisy, a bunch of snakes, a bunch of reptilic people who practice bestiality. That's the reality. You gotta get into the esoteric knowledge of things. And just be careful. Because they got body snatchers, man. They snatching our children up and raping them and taking body parts and nothing being said. Where's the FBI? Where the Alphabet Clan? They know what's going on. They got demographics of it. They got satellites in the sky. They got drones moving around. But you know what? They ain't for us. They're against us. They use everything. All their technology is against us, not for us. So that's why we got to be the workforce to work for ourselves. We got to come together in unification. Habari Ghani today, Habari Ghani tomorrow, Habari Ghani yesterday, Habari Ghani forever. And all our information that they got under their cellars over there under the Queen of England and the Vatican, that they don't want us to tap into that energy because they know when we get into the annals of what our ancestors left us, that they can't stop us, because they can't stop us now. Because the elementary things that our ancestors left us, when they say know thyself, that's the most teeny tiny, the least common denominator. When you get that understanding, wow, it's like an explosion, like a time bomb in your universe that opens up to you, and your everything just come more clear and more vibrant. You see the reality. It's out there in our time. Let's practice being black. Let's practice in some black love, some black healing. Stop the killing amongst us each other, especially with our young brothers who are being socially engineered to be animalistic and predatory. We cannot turn our backs on nobody. Only those who sell their soul, and we know they ain't got our same goals. They want to be so European, they so Europeanized that they emulate and live by their examples. So be it. All black people for the black race, we know where we at. And it's by divine decree. Because y'all listen to the signs. Y'all hear the heed. You hear to heed the call of divine spiritual motivation and elevation and unification. Principles of Kwanzaa, the principles of Ma'at, everything that black people got, even all the sciences, the occult sciences that they say stay away from. They do that to block our growth and block that energy from flowing. They even talk about 666 as the Antichrist. They know that ain't the truth. They know that it's protons, neutrons, and electrons, and dealing with science and mathematics. And when we know that, then we get into that adding, dividing, trigonometry, geometry, and all that science that belongs to us. And once we get that and trust in each other, there's no stopping us. I'm telling you. The words are the words of the divine essence from the annals of time that's coming through my mind, like impulses. You know, with my hair like this and stuff like that, it's all an antenna. That's all. It's an antenna. So I'm being communicated. It's like boom, boom, in my cells, in my universe, and then the universe is connected to the universe, and then from the universe, the galaxy, and all that, where the creator resides, and then they give it to us, and then we gotta abide by the laws and sciences of divine decree, the spirituality on the pathway of our ancestors, and African spirituality and indigenous realities that we have lived by. We have foundations built by. That's what we got to know. We got to overcome that lie, that miseducation, that deception and manipulation by our natural enemy, these genome primates that want us to be in accord with their reality. No, we stepping black, we stepping back, and we're going to do what we got to do from their attack. We're not letting them do what they want to do any longer. Whatever they do, we counter the move. I ain't saying no more. I just said it. Y'all got the flow. Abarigane. Umoja. Unity. Black unity all over the world. I give a toast to all black people upon the planet that is in a universal state of mind in the divine context of African spirituality. I ain't drunk. I just feel good. This is my, not holiday, but my principle of today. During this holiday season, again, I guess it's a counter move. And this is for the children, this is for the family and all that. So don't make no more excuses, because generation after generation, we done told our children the first lie and kept it going and still got it kept it going. Because with the commercials that they see and then they hear you say that bull crap, they looking for some white man to bring them something. We got to get them away from that and have them depend on us, so we can cultivate the seed that they can believe in us and believe in themselves and the melanin and the melanation of us building a free black world once again. I'll be blessed, man. I ain't keep. Is I'm venting or is I'm that happy? Boy, I feel good though. And I humbly apologize if y'all think I was venting. I wasn't venting. I'm just kind of like, walking Nisa Boona. I feel so good because the Creator is giving me life and giving me a position and a disposition to be who I got to be. See, I know how they say the hood is, but the hood is just what's in your mind. Because when we control our hood, it can be like paradise in the Garden of Eden. Think about that. Think about that as we, in this period of Kwanzaa that we set aside, and this being emoji unity, and we got Kuka Chakalia, which I'll be talking on tomorrow. That is self determination. Self determination to build what we got to build, a free black nation once again upon this planet. And we got each Ujima, collective working responsibility. Then we got Ujama, collective working economical responsibility along those lines. The tie into Nia, which is purpose. Purpose give us strength, vision, and all that ties into that. Then we got Kuumba, creativity. Whatever you be with your creativity, with your hands or with your minds, do that for our kind. Then after that, we deal with Imani. Imani is what we believe in, our faith and all that. And, that's why I say we got to stop practicing all these religions to take us away from Umoja. We want religion or whatever to bring us together and Emoja. So Imani and Emoja works hand in hand. So they keep taking apart. They cannot take us apart no more. Only we can do that ourselves. We got to be strong, man. And and being strong, we got to deal with this here. We got to say hashtag Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham, which I've been doing for a long time since our brother took a stand. I'm talking about Kapaneka. When he took a stand because they was killing us and they talking about a flag. That's some bull crap. See, they always be psychological warfare, manipulators, and liars. That man took a stand for a real stand, a cause, and he did it. So I got on board. They say the bandwagon or whatever, but it wasn't no bandwagon. It was a war dance. So Black People's Comedic Boycott, we still doing the boycott against all racist policy, all racism around the world, and white privilege. And so we do that, and then we establish unity among ourselves and hashtag Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham. On the other side of that, it be black on black pooling our resources. And the people be calling, carrying around $1 million in a satchel bag with all the bodyguards and all this and all that. See, if you really had the love of the people and carried that around, you wouldn't need them bodyguards. And so that's telling you something that it ain't needed because you know that people need money. And for you to be walking around like that and not sharing it, just going to gamble it off or do whatever. I mean, I ain't gonna say no more about that, man. Just be black, man. Come on, face reality. So we got to do that. Black on black businesses, black on black everything, but not black on black crime. We ridding ourselves of criminal activity. We purifying our temple. And we do that by divine spiritual methodology and practice and who we be, what we believe, and how our belief brings us together in righteousness and holiness. So with that, I say go a step further than what we want to do about our health. I want us to know we got a sister that deals with informational medicine. She deals with conscious self health care that will take you somewhere else in your methodology of how to deal with your own health and health issues by not taking medicine from the pharmaceutical slave makers. They have you all hooked up and feeling good on medicines, and then the medicine might affect something else that is not supposed to be dealing with, and it's all about medical mental slavery. So on Wednesday from 4 to 5, I say tune into Inner Light Radio with this sister, Dr. Reverend Karen Khadija Abdulmalik Davis. Folks, this shaman, this voodoo priestess, this healer, this seer, this alchemist, This sister, man, she's powerful. She's been in the trio for so long. I seen it. I use the methodology. That's why I not really stopped eating meat, but was reinforced by that. But now I got to get on a mineral trail. I got to go into my mine or go into the mine and get some minerals to make me more sustainable so I can be part of the war that's going on. So when we establish our freedom 5 years from now, that I be ready to defend whatever they may send. Yeah, because I'm not part of the original sin. You ain't gonna hit me with that. That lie is over with in our circles of understanding. So that's on Wednesday from 4 to 5 with Inner Light Radio, a conscious self-health care program by that sister. Tune in and you will get a delight because this is 220. The new light is coming on. And then on Sundays from 8 o'clock in the morning, we deal it with Diamond Radio with Brother Alpha Quabo. Alpha Quabo has Diamond. He's the host of Diamond Radio Show, right? And his guests to be on there, you better get your notebook and a notepad and a pen and a pencil, maybe a tape recorder, because the guests he have on there be so dynamic and inspiring. Wow, man, I'm telling you. Boy, don't miss it. That's on Sundays, our time, because he in the UK. And great show. That's Alpha Quabo, direct descendant of Sister Queen Azinga, because he in the United Kingdom, but he's from the Congo and Angola. And I'm here every day, weekday from 8 until, and I might do a special report if I find myself somewhere. I feel the thrill. But anyway, we got to stop and we got to get on with our program to reprogram ourselves, unindoctrinate ourselves with everything they have taught us. And we got to get in line with our divine blessings and the divine essence and deal with the lessons of life in a constructive way, in a spiritual way, in a way that they can't get in our way because they can't stop us. They can't stop this because everything is on our side, everything that's divine from nature and everything. See, nature, they don't even like nature, man. They destroy nature. They burning down trees. They did it in the Amazon and in Africa, where the bees don't be coming out like they used to. It's because of these people that we don't put them in check. Then they're going to just have a deadly effect upon the earth and us too. So that's why we got to do what we got to do. And also that other than, we're going to have live interviews in the studio here with Blackanized Community Report also that's in effect. So you might be one of the guests coming on. So be ready. Yeah. And, as always, I just want to give a roll call, to see what's happening with the people in class. The classroom of life is so very nice when you have people to know the truth. Who we got first? We got, who is this? Let me make sure I'm at the top of the roll. We got, who that? Neil Shank. Then we got my young brother, Shorty Bama. One of the wisest people on the planet that I know that's in my circle. That's Basir Abdul Kabir. Great brother there. Great brother and a warrior, revolutionist, as he would say. My brother for life, for real. Then we got Kenneth Baldwin. We got Frederick Jeffries, another warrior that I know for sure. Abdullah Mutaki holds the key, knowledge and understanding. And he know what it's all about. Great warrior brother right there. We got June. And we got, what's this? Stephen Martin Wiggins. Then we got Kushan Chernywell. I used to chop his name up. I don't do it no more. Then we got Bakil, F.A. Wakil. If you want a DJ, look him up. I'm telling you, bad man. Bad man. Then we got Misty Briscoe. I think I know that sister. She used to be in one of the villages I come from. Briscoe, I remember you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you tune in again. And then we got Damian Bosco. That my brother right there is an entrepreneur for sure. And he keep me in reflection of our ancestor, Christopher Burry, because they were two entrepreneurs together that were strong and, had that vision. And you be blessed, brother, and thank you for tuning in. That's what we got to do. Keep it, keep the spirit alive of our ancestors. Then we got my big old brother. That's Elski Dowski, BZP, black entrepreneur and rapper and videographer, all that, all in one. You get all that in one, I'm telling you. And the brother is a genius. From some other time, I'm telling you, blow your mind with his abilities. Then you got my big uncle, DC Loyalty Over Money. That's big brother Dion. He should have been in the pro basketball. Could have got me some tickets at courtside. But what can I say? He went the way he is, and that's what you can say, a divine Carter, the Carter of Allah or destiny. By divine decree, where he be, I'm glad that he came across my pathway so that we had a meeting of the minds. That's right. Then we got Doran Can. And, don't forget, that's DC Loyalty Over Money. He's a rapper also, and he got a clothing line. And I already told you about Oski Doski BZP clothing line and videography and, all those things. And then we got Cortez Cole. We go back from the ankle to the kneecap. That's right, from real. You talking about old school, that's what we do. And his ancestor is Red Man. I will never forget Red Man because he's my ancestor and brother for life. Great experiences with that brother. Then we got Katrina Harris. And with that, that was everybody that came on the roll call today, this morning. And those who didn't choose to sign in, I ain't gonna say y'all tardy or nothing, but I respect y'all and I honor y'all too. And also, I want us to know that we are not our own enemy. We must heal and deal with self-love. And I say, Habari Ghani, Habari Ghani, Habari Ghani. You're supposed to say Umoja, Umoja, Umoja. So that's what's going on today, on this day, first day of Kwanzaa. I got all these Merry Christmas. I told you I don't practice no holiday, but this is not a holiday. These are the principles of life. Our lives of black people rising up like the Bennu bird, not the Phoenix bird, that Greek mentality or whatever. But I want y'all to know that I love y'all, love you to life and the life y'all living, and keep it up so we can stay up. We taking back the globe in 5 years, and that's all I can say from my soul. That's a bold statement, and I stand on it. I stand on it in black peace, black power, and black love. Just like this man right here, I wear on my head. I'll never forget, because he said he a race man. Yeah, not racist, and I'm the same way. Walking no coupon na calle kona. Y'all have a great day in this first day of Kwanzaa, Umoja. Habari Ghani, what's going on? Umoja, unity among black people globally. We're going to make it. We're going to do it, and it's going to be done as it is in heaven. I should have said, as it is in heaven, as it is on earth. I was going to say, as in heaven, also in hell, this hell that we're going to change, and we're going to say hell to the black melanated people around the world who came into unification and big and out of you doing the kind, and we took back over the world. Why? Because that's what they're going to write in the annals of time eons from now. They're going to say, that group of black people, man, they rose up and they did what they supposed to do. And that's what happened, because if we don't, they're going to do some stupid stuff. They trying to make Big Bang theories, trying to create suns and all that bull crap. They got a God complex, but they don't know the context of being God-like. They got the wrong ideology and the wrong insight. Y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I got one more day of broadcast. Y'all be blessed. Habari Ghani Umoja, all day long. All bye. Be blessed, y'all. Love y'all. Oh, I had another brother come on, Hamid Muhammad. Yeah, I just seen that pop up. So I just want to, yeah, you made it quick enough, but we signing off now. Hope you can just look at the rebroadcast because it's rebroadcasting all day long. But y'all be blessed. And again, I love y'all to life. And the life y'all live in. Yakubu, yeah. Holy guy,